You know what's a banger from SpongeBob?
What?
The Gary Come Home.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry I neglected you. Oh, I never expected you to run away and leave me feeling this empty.
Jeez. Cameron.
Your meow right now would
Goosebumps.
sound like music to me. Please come home, 'cause I miss you, Gary. Gary, come home. Oh, it's so good.
I was getting goosebumps, dude. Murdered that.
All right, Derps, it's dragon time.
Dragging this cough into another 3 more weeks, bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, howdy, hey, everyone. Welcome back to Derps and Dragons. I'm JD, your Dungeon Master, and as always, joining me are my Derps.
Hey, everybody. It is Jackson Solvik playing Diok in his bottom. I am a Satyr Bard, level 4, and my D100 roll, but you guys know it as a D69 roll, is 18. No, yeah, 18.
I think that's a
That's a 9, my man. It's a 19.
19.
But you a blind bitch.
Sorry, I have dyslexia and dysgraphia.
Hey, I'm Corey Colvin. I play Jartus Guidehorn, a level 4 fighter, specifically an Echo Knight, and I rolled an actual 18, unlike the nerd next to me.
Hey, I'm Cameron McGuire. I play Xeric, a level 4 Aarakocra rogue, and I rolled a 36.
My name is Megan Armstrong. I play Brewin Lacebuckle, a level 4 Rock Gnome Artificer, and I rolled a 60.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the period's at the end. It's a 69.
Oh my
Oh, shit!
Oh, wow.
Of all fucking days to roll it.
I want my turn.
We can't share
What?
it.
I don't
get
care,
to
but I
wear
want
it
to see if
before-
I got it. God damn it.
Just roll your 45.
Nah, it's at 58.
58.
Damn it.
Holy fuck! What happens? I can't remember.
Okay, JD,
I gotta
JD.
go get it.
What is the super special, super epic, awesome thing you have planned for this very occasion?
I have advantage on all things for the rest of the episode.
False. But
No.
currently, Megan is adorning a headband, a black headband, and in white lettering it says GOAT, with the O being a goat. Just stands for greatest of all time, as you may or may not know, signifying that because Megan did in fact roll the 69 on a D100, she is the GOAT. That.
I thought Diok was the goat.
Whoever's got it gets to wear the headband until the next person gets it.
Okay. Oh, wow. So this is every episode thing. I
This
like
is
that.
my goat headband until someone takes it from me.
I mean, it took us, 15
Wait.
episodes in?
If you don't roll a 69 next time, do you lose the headband?
No. It's until someone dethrones me.
Yeah, she's the greatest of all time until someone else is the greatest of all time. Man,
I just
Yeah.
think she needs to
That's
throw.
that's how it is.
Because what happens if you roll another 69? You get 2?
She's the undisputed great goat of motherfucking
she
goats.
she doesn't need to roll a
The
goat.
Goat of all time.
Of all time.
GOAT of all time.
You know what could happen is
That's
we'll
right.
all roll, tell our numbers, and then Megan's like, I'm the goat.
Wait,
and we'll
wait.
just move on.
I would like to say that goat of all time
I-
perfectly makes sense.
I actually
The greatest
like
of all time absolutely makes sense.
All right. I have a headband now forever.
Motherfucker.
Until someone takes it from me.
Headbands.
You guys want to do a little recap?
No.
All right, cool. Last time we played, you guys were officially hired by Wyatt Finch. You then headed over to Elegance Intertwined and met Wyatt's personal tailor, Antonio. He took your measurements and figured out what you guys wanted to wear for the gala. After that, Wyatt informed you that he had a lead on the people who were hunting you down, and apparently it was Spec, someone you thought you had killed.
That motherfucker should be dead.
But
Bobby.
he's not. So you followed that lead to an old abandoned warehouse where you burst in and there were a bunch of empty crates. You started poking and opening them crates, and then you discovered they were mimics. And that's where we are now. Roll initiative.
Wait. Do we know that they're all mimics?
3 of them have teeth now.
At least 3 of them
At
are
least
mimics.
3. And at least one of them is not, because we did stab it really well.
Diok.
I rolled 5, and my initiative is 8.
Jartus.
I rolled 5 and my initiative is 7. Wait, 2 rolls from us. I'm lower than you by 1 on each of them.
lied. My initiative's 9.
Fuck you.
Xeric rolled a 2, which translates to a 7.
Just give me your fucking initiatives. I don't need this. I rolled a I don't care what you rolled. What's the fucking result?
Initiative is 9.
I'll let you
You're
go
a
first.
rogue. You're supposed to go first.
I rolled a 2.
Corey rolled a 1.
Going on.
They had a roll off
We
because
did
they
a
both got
roll-off.
7s. And Cameron thought he was going to lose.
And then Corey got a 1.
And Corey did it worse. I got a dirty 20. You're welcome. That's the result of my roll.
Puff got a natural 1. So
Nice.
3. But none of that matters because it's actually a surprise round for the 3 mimics. Deoc, the mimic by you, it's a crate, right? And halfway through it, it just splits open and there's just maw of teeth and slime and goop. And it just goes right for the bite on you. Does a natural 20 hit?
Yes, definitely. Well, fuck, you said natural 20. Cool.
Yeah, no, he just crit on you, Deoc. Sorry, mate. 21 points of damage.
Fuck. Jesus.
You okay?
No.
You're not okay.
No.
And with this, the mimic by Puff and Brewin is going.
And Sparks.
Are you currently riding Sparks?
Yeah, always, of course.
Well, I flipped a coin for it, and the mimic's going to attack Puff.
I know.
Are you fucking
As a
kidding me?
reaction,
I swear to God, I just crit
As a
again.
reaction,
Yeah?
Sparks is gonna impose disadvantage.
Ooh.
Still going to hit.
Well,
Not a crit.
Not the thing you were gonna say, but I stopped you.
He just took a big hit from his pipe, and then this thing turned into a thing, and he just...
Puff, puff, pass, my guy.
Yeah, I want to smoke what Puff's smoking.
Puff, pass away, probably now.
Oh no. Think we'd incur a debt if Puff went and died on us.
True.
Puff looks super fucked up as this thing just takes a huge bite into him.
Don't say that.
Oh, no, he looks bad.
Take it back.
Oh, no.
Nope. And now the one by
Take it
Jardis.
back.
Nope. And the one by Jardis is gonna take a bite at him.
We'll take a bite out of crime.
Actually, it's not gonna take a bite. It's gonna slap you with its pseudopod.
Silly, not arms. That's what they are.
Yeah, it's basically like its tongue that's slapping you.
Yeah.
Do they move around with their tongue?
No,
Like
they're
a
like
like
hot.
a
Yeah, they like.
Like a flubber.
Jartis does a 19 hit. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, cool. Jartis, the mimic, whips out its tongue and slaps you with it, and you're covered in like a sticky saliva, and you're now technically grappled to the mimic itself. You'll have to make a grapple check on your turn to break free, and you also take 10 points of damage.
Well, that's disgusting. I'm offended.
y'all.
It's very gross. And now it's the top of the round with Brewin.
Y'all are all getting fucked up.
Brayvin's gonna stand atop her beautiful, beautiful steed and go around to the other side to get advantage
Fuck yeah.
with Puff on the other side of this mimic and smack a bitch with my hammer. Not a hammer.
Wrench.
Well, it's a beautiful nat 20.
Holy cow, this is what you deserved.
Beautiful day.
You
in the
are on.
neighborhood.
Is this?
I
the,
am on fire.
Is this the goat headband?
It's
or
the
what?
goat headband.
It's just protruding
Beautiful
natural
day.
20 energy into her.
For a neighbor.
And because I have Great
Oh,
Weapon
you get to
Master,
take
I
an
get to
additional
take
bonus action attack.
Yeah, I get another bonus action attack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that now. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does in fact hit.
Cool, cool. So 2 hits. One of them is a crit.
This is for Puff.
2d6 times 2 is 46, plus the second hit of another 2d6 is 66. Plus double the multiplier? No. Yes? No. What?
Yes.
Yes.
You also double the multiplier.
So plus 18.
that includes all.
That
3
includes
hits.
the second hit.
Wait, you have a plus? Oh, okay, got it.
22 plus 18 is a
40.
40.
Sheesh.
God damn.
On the box in front of me. Does it splinter into a million pieces?
No, still up.
Then my beautiful boy gouges it with his antlers, which I sharpened.
Do you
but
keep
it's,
little like corks on his antlers when he's just out and about?
when I have to climb up onto him, yes. So does a 17 plus...
Yes.
Cool. 3. He does 3 damage
Nice.
that I left the marshmallows on.
And at this point, the mimic by Deoc is going to attack Deoc again, but this time with its pseudopod. Diok, does a dirty 20 hit? Yes, it does.
Most definitely.
Diok, you are covered in goop and adhered to the mimic itself. You'll have to make a grapple check to escape this on your turn, and you also take 8 damage.
Dang. Are
What
you
is
like
this?
legitimately okay?
No. No.
It's like Nickelodeon over here.
It's
Everyone's getting
bad.
slimed.
Yeah.
It's not looking good for your boy.
And that makes it back to the mimic's turn over by Brewin, who's actually going to turn around and attack Sparks
Ooh,
with its pseudopod.
my baby. He can't react to save himself.
14 plus 5.
Man, I was really hoping you would stop at 14 and
Nope.
so I'd get to say no.
So, Sparks is now covered in this salival goop, and will have to make a grapple check on his turn to escape from it. And he also takes 10 damage.
Fuck.
And that puts it at Diok's turn. What you gonna do, baby?
Thank fucking God. So, Diok is going to go ahead and cast Dissonant Whispers.
Nice
You
job.
said it right. Good. Good.
That doesn't sound like that. Doesn't give me whisper when you say it. Okay, that was more whispery. Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because neither.
I
are
need a
whispers,
wisdom saving throw from ya boy.
7.
No, sir.
Are you sure? 7's pretty big.
I'm pretty sure your spellcasting
Some
modifier
might
is
say
8.
Some might
that's
say
something
something's
that's
too
too
big.
much.
Some might say that's a little above average. All right.
You like dick jokes? We got dick jokes. Come listen to Derps and Dragons every other Tuesday.
right.
That's how I advertised this weekend about. Do you like dick jokes?
We got those.
Got a lot.
Roll your damage.
Dick and poop.
Damn.
Nice.
3d6?
Nice. Yes. That is going to equate to 13 points of damage to that little bitch that keeps playing games.
That little bitch looks just fine, by the way.
Yeah.
It.
Hit it once.
You doing anything else there, bud?
He's still grappled.
You are technically still grappled. Did you want to make...
That would take an action, wouldn't it? Ooh. He can cast spells while grappled.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Still attack when grappled.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still technically grappled, so...
What about unsettling words? That's using a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, I'm going to speak unsettling words to this fucker.
And what are they?
Yeah, I'd like to know.
Man, you couldn't even think of, something original. You had to pick a box, you fucking squared, pointy fuck.
So
I'm
Fucking
unsettled.
square.
So what does unsettling words do again?
As a bonus action, you can expend one use of your bardic inspiration and choose one creature you can see within 60 feet. Roll the bardic inspiration die, 1d6. That creature must subtract the number rolled from the next saving throw it makes before the start of your next turn.
Before the start,
Before
not
the
the
start.
end. Oh,
Ooh, that means someone's got to capitalize
someone
on
else
this.
has to do it.
Otherwise, it doesn't do you any good.
Yeah.
Well, we tried.
Well, you already did it,
Yep.
so... 1!
Absolutely.
One.
I'll notate that.
Thanks.
Yeah, ooh, big note there.
-1 saving throw until before he.
Xeric, what are you doing, bub? You're the only guy who's not getting attacked by a box right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and see how all this unfolds. Everyone looks like it's
Nice. All right,
Pretty-
forfeit
pretty
your
rough.
turn.
You will kill
That
him.
makes it Jardis's
No,
turn.
no.
no. I'm gonna jump up on this box closest to me. And
It turns into a mimic. Whoa! Just
God
kidding.
damn it.
It swallows you whole.
I'm going to cast Witch Bolt in
Witch
that
Bolt?
case at.
Who's
Oh,
bolt?
yeah, that bolt.
Which bolt?
Yeah, and I'm going to cast it at the mimic that has grappled Diok.
All right, go ahead and do it if you can.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes, it does.
Yes. Oh god. Okay.
I was really hoping you would just absolutely drop the ball on
Whip
that
it.
one.
I got 10 damage.
Nice.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
There's a bonus action. I'm going to jump down from the box and hide behind it.
Okay, give me a high check. Stealth check.
That is a 25.
Nice.
All right.
No one saw shit.
I didn't even know you were here today. I thought you
Yeah.
called in.
Jardis. You're stuck to a box.
Sure.
Or is the box stuck to me?
That's
I think
probably
the box is stuck to him.
it's probably a little more accurate. So first and actually foremost, spooky Jartis shadow shows up right behind that motherfucker.
Nice.
So anyways, I manifest my echo right behind this spooky box boy. And if I'm correct, I can still attack normally when grappled.
Yes, you can.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and attack then. Yeah,
Is that a whoop-de-doo?
no, because the other one's not.
Oh, you've got advantage.
Yeah. We're all right. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Good. Now, while I'm go ahead and making this attack, I'm going to have my shadow. Well, technically it's me, or maybe it's the shadow. Who knows? One of us spooky boys is going to make another attack. All right. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Perfect. Do you want me to just keep going? I can keep going if you want me to.
Do you have more attacks?
Sure. I got this beautiful little thing called Action Surge.
Oh my god, are you sure? Oh, ouch. Okay.
Let's start off with this. How about that? Okay, so my first hit is it's going to deal 16 damage,
Whew.
Nice.
and my second one's going to deal 7 damage.
Nice.
Nice. Kick its ass.
Get him.
Okay.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and Action Surge.
There you go.
Once again, going to swing on this box that's trying to hold me.
This
hold me
box
real
with a
tight.
tongue and teeth.
Yeah, it's the sexiest box I've ever been around. In a way. Yeah,
I mean,
you don't
it
like
has
that,
a
do you?
mouth.
I bet you've been near a crate that's got like a lady painted on it.
Maybe.
But that's the painting, not the crate.
I'd say inherently it's the crate as well.
All right. Does a 25 hit?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to unleash the incarnation of my Echo again.
Can you do that?
It says, whenever you take the attack action, you can make one additional melee attack from the Echo's position.
Damn. Yeah.
It doesn't take a bonus action or anything.
No. I used my bonus action to summon the shadow.
And since you're taking the attack
Another
action
action.
again,
Yeah.
Yep.
Not using a bonus action to do it. You just get the.
go ahead do that.
Cool. That's another 25 to hit.
Woo!
Yeah.
Fuck it up.
All right, that's 14 damage for one of those hits, and 13 damage for the other one.
Yee!
How's it looking?
Got waxed, my boy.
He's having to do calculations with a calculator.
Shut the fuck up. I don't need you calling me out like this, okay? I got a lot going on.
No, it's
I got a
'cause-
lot to keep track of.
No, it's
and
'cause
you're going to
it's
give me
so
shit
much
for doing fucking
damage.
normal math but with a calculator? I'm sorry.
No, it's because it's so much damage. That's
I
why.
mean, a level 4 melee person
It's also
just did
so much
over 40
damage
in
over
a turn.
4 hits.
Yeah.
So
How
you have 4
embarrassing.
numbers.
A melee combatant just did over 40 damage.
It's
in a turn.
still up.
All right.
Just like my
Well,
penis.
fuck.
And it's its turn. And it's
Yeah.
going to bite you.
And it's
Yeah.
mad.
19 to hit.
Yes, that does in fact hit Jartus.
You take 17 damage, and that's from the bite and the acid in its mouth that eats away at you.
Ooh.
Tasty.
And now it's Puff's turn, who disengages.
Good boy.
Smart.
You just get a thing in your head, Brewin, and it's the Wile E. Coyote or Scooby Doo running legs. Yeah, and
Yeah.
he just runs away, and then you get another image in your head that's a crossbow shooting from a distance.
Yeah, but there goes my advantage.
He did what he had to do.
I understand.
Didn't he nearly get killed? from
He
that
did.
first attack?
Yeah, Brewin.
I really wanted that advantage for this thing. But I'm going to do the gamble. I'm going to -5 to hit plus 10 to damage.
I like it.
Never mind.
I don't like it.
It's literally a net 0 on the die.
Nice.
So does an 8 hit?
8 does not hit.
Sometimes you gotta
And my
risk it
boy.
for the biscuit.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
So Sparks is going to do more than I can this round with 5 damage.
Still up.
I'm aware.
How fucking strong are these things? Good lord.
Pretty
Strong
damn
enough to
strong,
still be-
man.
It's the Mimic by Deox's turn.
Yeah, I'm getting fucked, boys.
Does a 15 hit?
Fuck meets feet.
Oh, no.
Oh.
It's from the bite to
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you hate to see it, as
He's gonna
Jackson
die.
would say.
11 points of damage.
Ya boys down.
No. So just a little quick recap. This thing came alive, chomped you, slapped you with its tongue, and then stomped you again.
Oh, I just got bitch slapped for sure.
Oh my god.
Out
Yeah,
cold.
Xeric, you look over and it's pulling Deok into its maw to eat him. Just letting you know.
Wait, can it eat people?
Oh, dude, that's the whole thing.
They love that.
That's their whole existence, is to trick people to get close so they can eat them.
That's not good.
So am I going to get a chance for death saving throws? Or
No, you will. And now the Mimic by Brewin's going to go, and it's going to actually... You're still technically within the 5-foot range if you're on Sparks, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. It's actually going to try to slap you with its tongue now.
He's going to impose
19.
disadvantage.
That was even higher.
Oh,
Fuck.
fuck.
So 19. That's going to be 9 points of damage, and you are now also stuck, just like your beautiful boy.
Y'all are all just getting slimed.
Yeah, you guys are all
Would you
gross
do
slimed.
something, man?
Yeah, I only get one thing a turn.
I
I'm trying
know.
over here.
We're level 4. I know.
Deok, give me your first death saving throw, please.
Here we go.
Oh God.
Here we go, boys. Yeah!
I don't know what it is, but it's double
19.
digits. Hey,
Nice.
sick.
Xeric, it's your turn.
I'm going to pop out of my cover and continue my witch bolt on 1. Oh, I don't need to hit for that. I can
You just do damage.
my damage 4.
Jortis.
Shortus is gonna take a big ol' swing at this boy. He's hoping this does it, because man, from what he can see, stuck to this thing's tongue. Things don't look like they're
Don't
going
look
very
good,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. From in between the stacks of boxes, it's not looking great. Gonna take a big old swing with my big old axe.
Smart.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Lovely.
All right, that's gonna be another 13 damage.
Splat.
Yes.
Describe your kill.
Oh man, I finally managed to break through its outer shell, and as I'm just clacking through this wood, I finally just split straight through that wood, just chopping wood, and I managed to get it right into the tongue. And I'm just like, yeah, that's a forked tongue.
Okay. Yeah.
Me and my shadow go ahead and scoot their way on over towards the one that just felled our foolish but, somewhat good-natured friend Deok.
Is that your turn?
And yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Puff. He's going to reach out his hand, and a crackling lightning shoots from it at the Mimic by Brewin as he casts Witch Bolt.
Nice. Which bolt?
Witch bolt?
Which one?
Surely it's not the same bolt I cast.
13 to hit, which hits.
Sweet.
Woo!
Nice job.
12 damage.
Yeah,
Nice.
max
Go Puff.
damage.
Go Puff.
Puff reaches out his hand, and the lightning arcs and shoots from it, and it hits the Mimic, which just does the cartoon black and white, and you can see its skeleton, but it's got no skeleton.
Yeah.
And then it just explodes into goop, and Brewin's covered in it.
Yeah.
And Brewin, you get a little ditty in your head, and it's a barfing emoji.
Huh? She just stands there kind of like, "Nah."
Hey, I think Brewin could probably make some fantastic things out of this sticky goop.
I probably could.
Ooh.
Sticky bombs to throw at people. Like the opposite of grease.
And with that, it's Brewin's turn. You're covered in goop. What's up?
Plasma grenades.
I shout out, who needs help?
I don't say anything because I'm down.
Because I've been staring at this in the opposite direction of everyone else. Is anyone going to reply?
Deok is injured.
All right. She does a 180 and makes her way up atop Sparks towards him. And she casts Cure Wounds on Deok. Then you get 6.
Woo!
I apologize
It's better than
for the
nothing.
minimum healing.
It's much better than nothing.
And Brewin's going to finish the rest of her movement, and Sparks is going to attack from the backside. Does a 19 hit.
Yes.
5 damage.
Take that, bad box.
Deok, you should get out of here.
Okay.
And on that, it's the Mimic's turn.
I know.
As you regain consciousness.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. It's funny. It's going to bite at Deok.
My shadow is standing over you.
19 plus 5.
You know what? Actually, in the last 5 minutes, my AC's gone up by 10, so it doesn't hit.
11 points of damage.
And I'm back down.
Well, that's just rude.
Jack, just so you know, I could have healed you, so you could have taken that hit. I just didn't.
She just rolled minimum
I
healing.
just rolled minimum healing.
Damn it.
And with that, Diok, give me a death saving throw.
Beautiful.
11.
Hey.
Hey,
Nice.
keep doing that.
Xeric, it's your turn. Everyone looks like they're about to goon this guy.
Right. So seeing as how
Well, you're holding lightning.
You're holding Witch Bolt.
I
yeah.
am holding Witch Bolt currently,
Yeah, continue.
but
Feel a butt. There it is.
yeah, seeing as how he's surrounded, I see an opening, and
Aha.
I unsheath both of my swords and I run up to it, and I stab my swords in between his, I guess where his hinges would be,
Yeah, sure.
and try to shuck him like an oyster.
All right.
Like at the seam of the box.
A
Exactly.
fucking delicious mimic oyster. Yum.
Ew.
gonna
A
be yummy.
delicacy in most places.
I mean, they're both slimy.
Yeah, they're slimy. It's cool.
Does a 24 hit?
Yeah, that hits. Barely.
So that one is going to be 9 damage, and then with my offhand, does a 12 hit?
Meats. Beats.
Yeah.
Hey, Guy, did you add sneak dice to that?
That's what I was about to ask.
He
No?
hasn't.
Am
he
I-
hasn't rolled damage yet, right?
That was no, I rolled
He did.
one of
He
my
rolled
damage.
damage on the first attack.
Yeah. Where are your sneak dice, man?
Why do I get sneak? Oh, because I have
We have
advantage.
Anytime you have
Anytime
advantage.
And that's 2d6.
I don't know why I say things.
This thing's
I
going
thought he
down
had
here
already.
anyways.
He hadn't done it
Okay,
yet.
so that's another 12 damage from the next one, and the original sneak dice were another 5.
That's exactly how much you needed.
Yes.
Shucked it.
So you shuck it like an oyster.
He ends up being just an empty box and a big pile of flesh next to him.
And goop.
And within that goop, there was a scroll sticking out.
Does anyone else want to grab that? I'm not touching it. It's
I'm
nasty.
already covered in goop. I got it.
Diok's
I
dying.
was gonna
Yeah,
kill it.
someone heal Diok. Oh, me. Me heal Diok. I'll heal Diok. There we go. You get 11. You get
All
11.
right.
That would have
healing.
still knocked him.
Yeah, I know, but and then I pick up the scroll and I shake it off.
It's like rolled up.
In what?
It's like rolled up. It's like a rolled
Yeah,
up
I
scroll.
shake the slime.
Oh, you shake the
off
goop off.
roll,
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
and then I unroll it.
When you go to unroll it, the wax seal says "Read me."
I don't. Can I do an insight check on this stamp?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that scroll another mimic?
Wouldn't that be some shit?
It's a scroll of summon Tarrasque.
14.
It's probably. I mean, there's a reason someone wants you to read it, but you're not sure if that's necessarily like, oh, this is gonna be something terrible, or if it's just information that is trying to be conveyed to you.
Well, here's my thing. Anyone that had killed it, it's like the Ron Swanson thing. Only someone who killed me will understand this note. So the only people that could read this note is someone that's capable of killing this mimic. So it's for us, or someone better than us. So I unroll it. And I hold it as far from me as I can.
You unroll this note, and it simply says, "This is only the beginning." Signed, Spec. And then there's a PS at the bottom that says, "This is a bomb." And I need everyone to roll deck saves as it like.
God bless it.
I need everyone to roll deck saves. Diok.
Diok got a 14.
Jartus got a 15, bitch.
Xeric got a 21.
I got a 16.
All right, everyone's taking half this.
Thank God.
Let's go.
Good job, everybody.
22. Diok goes down again.
Everyone but Puff, because Puff's on the other side of the warehouse.
Yeah, Puff has not walked over yet, actually.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to take 23 points of damage.
Me, dude.
Did you just kill everyone?
Wait.
No, half.
Half
that.
of 20.
Sorry, everyone's going to take
Oh.
half of 23.
Oh.
So,
Diok's down again.
11 damage.
The-
We're all taking a
Brewin- Brewin
exactly.
throws-
exactly.
Brewin throws the scroll, it explodes, everyone ducks and they're singed and everyone pops up and Diok is just ass up in the air, 5 feet across the room, once again dying.
I go, Puff, do you have any healing potions on you from Mr. Finch? Because I am running out of spell slots. I say, knowing what a spell slot is.
I pull out my 1 health potion.
You get in your head someone out turning their empty pockets.
Oh my god.
I pull out
And
my.
then you look over and he's actually like got his hands in the air and like a big shrug.
Ugh. Guys, the first thing we need from this man is a health potion. So this is the last spell I have. I will use it because we need the health potion just in case. Max healing.
Nice.
Which is 13.
Woohoo!
Which puts you
Nice.
2. Oh shit. Did Sparks take that too?
Ooh, yeah. Give me a dex save for Sparks real quick.
Sticky boy sparks.
Dirty 20.
Oh,
he
so
takes
the
half.
11 damage.
He's at 6. We all look really bad.
Hey, he has more health than I do.
But it's okay. I spend a minute and I cast Mending. As we're standing here talking, I cast Mending and it heals him.
Yeah, guys, does anybody want to explain what the fuck just happened?
Oh, sorry, you were asleep for most of that. Yeah, so these boxes came to life and they attacked us. I think they're called mimics.
I got that
And-
far, and then I don't remember much after that.
Yeah, and then you got slimed, and then you were asleep, and then awake, and then asleep, and then awake, and then asleep, and now you're here.
And a thing pops in your head and it's just an explosion gif.
Yeah.
As Puff walks up.
So,
Oh.
Puff takes a hit of his pipe and he blows it out, and it's a big cat jumping into a pit and then a question mark.
yes, this was a trap for us.
Puff holds up a thumbs up. You guys sit around for about an hour. Do you do anything in that hour before this cart shows up?
I just want to check all the boxes.
Yeah, I'm going to check the rest of the boxes, ready for any of them to turn into a monster.
Yeah, I'm going to look for clues to see if any of these boxes specifically seem to be linked to Anthos.
As you guys go to open each box, there is a different flower in every single one of them. Just one flower at the bottom of the box.
Are we going to have to learn, like, what each flower means?
No, but you give me nature checks.
Diak got a dirty 20.
Nice.
Jartus got a flat 14.
Xeric got a 13.
Brewin got a 23.
Brewin, you recognize it because you worked with flowers before. Diak, you recognize it because you go with nature.
Yeah.
But all of these flowers are flowers that are grown in Anthos.
So this is specifically a trap set for us. The poison for Cusco. Cusco's
Cusco's
poison.
poison.
Yes.
Right. The poison. Poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. Right.
You guys do this, make these kind of discoveries, and then you sit around for a bit, and just a mundane cart rolls up, and there's some dwarf driver on it, and it goes, I'm picking up a potty for Brewin.
Well, that's me. Yep, that's us.
Go ahead and sit anywhere on the cot that you want.
All right. I fold Sparks up after I've mended him for 2 minutes to get him back to full health, and I put him in the bag, and I get in the cart.
Insight, 19.
Dude seems legit.
Okay.
Good evening, good sir. May I ask you your name?
Me?
Yes, sir.
I'm Jerry.
Lovely to meet you, Jerry.
So, we heading out?
Yep.
You guys get in the back of the cart, and there is a little note on one of the benches there.
And it
just
says, this cart is a bomb.
And Diak goes down again.
Yes, the
Oh,
cart's
you
a
won't
bomb.
need a short rest because this is also a bar.
And you're all dead.
No, it's
Roll
a
no
note,
characters.
and you pick it up, and it says, "Now, this cart's bringing you to one of my fine houses here in the city. I hope you enjoy."
Is it written in his drawl?
Yeah.
Was it written in his accent?
And it brings you to a small, almost cottage-looking place, and you go inside, and it's studio apartment-based. The whole thing is open air. There's a little kitchen, and then there's 5 beds, all appropriate size for the 4 of you and Puff.
Oh, cute. So there's like 2 little ones.
There's like 2
and
normal
2
ones,
normal
and,
ones.
yeah, and then a
one
big one.
big
Yeah.
one. Wow.
And there's a little fireplace, and it's 30 by 30 room.
Is there a gift basket with muffins and health potions?
No, there is not.
Damn it. What about a bag of holding or a gnome-sized breastplate?
No, there's not that either.
We ask for things.
Puff goes and he crawls in the big bed,
Hey,
and he just sends little like sawing logs to all you guys.
hey, Puff. Jartus is really big.
He pats the bed.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how comfy does this bed look?
All these beds look very comfy. They're already made. They all have linens on them.
Specifically the one
The
Puff
big
is
one,
in.
I mean, the big one, it's a huge bed with a little person sitting in it, so it looks even comfier.
Deoc stops everything, jumps in the bed with Puff.
Oh, finally, someone else's problem.
Xeric, I think there's enough room for both of us and Puff in here.
I bet there is. I grab another bed. I sleep on a normal one.
Yeah, Jardis, what do you do
I untuck the sheet corners from the bed.
from your
Grab-
bed?
Yeah.
The big
and I
bed.
grab the bottom two,
You get like a question mark in your head.
and I grab the top two, and I hoist them up.
Give me a strength check real quick.
Hey, what are you doing?
He's just lifting.
Please, oh please! I'm making a big old wrap. Ooh, I actually probably that probably slips there. A strength check is a whopping 11.
Yeah, one of the corners slips out of your hands, and Puff just rolls out, and he stands up, and he brushes himself off really angrily.
My apologies, Mr. Puff.
Deoc still in?
Deoc, you're a little too big. You don't just fall out, but you're like kind of in the blanket.
Hey, put me down.
I drop it.
Just like,
Your
On the
tailbone
ground.
hurts. Oh, your tail hurts.
yeah, Puff goes and crawls in a little bed now.
Deoc finds Xeric and jumps in bed with him.
I doff my armor.
You doff your armor. There you go.
I also doff my armor and I unpack Sparks, and Sparks does the little circly thing and kneads dough on the corner of the bed at the bottom and then lays down.
Puff grabs his robe that he's wearing, and he does the Jim Carrey, throw it all back, and he's standing there in just like a little Speedo, and then he crawls in bed.
Bergman like blinks really hard and then just rolls over.
As kind of a reaction, it takes a bonus action, but it'll be my reaction to him jumping in bed with me. I misty step into a different bed.
That's awesome.
You guys take a long rest. It's very nice. You all sleep in beds appropriate sized for you.
Each of us alone.
Sure. We wake up in the morning. Deoc, where are you?
Deoc was in originally the bed that Xeric had taken before he...
Misty stepped into the other bed?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's still there. He didn't get up in the middle of the night and crawl into Xeric?
I like to think that Deoc, after a very long day of getting his ass kicked, just fucking passed out as soon as he hits the bed and
Reasonable.
didn't notice.
But you guys wake up to knocking on the door.
A wrap.
Can somebody go answer that? I'm still tired. I don't feel like getting up.
You just see...
Brewin is already up.
Oh, okay.
It's what, sunrise?
Yeah, it's a little past sunrise.
Oh, she's been up. And she rides over atop Sparks holding the antlers and looks through the peephole.
No people.
Looks through the keyhole.
Sure.
What do I see? Fancy pants?
You see what looks like a plain linen color in front of you. You can't see anything. It's a keyhole, so you just see whatever section of clothing is in front of it.
Who goes there?
It's actually me, Willem. You met me the other day?
Oh, yeah. And Brewin opens the door. Everyone be decent.
Can you tell him to go home? I'm so tired.
He had a rough day. Night, evening. Yeah.
Yes. Master Seda, Mr. Jotis, Xeric, Miss Brewin, and Puff, what's up?
What's good?
And he goes over there, and him and Puff dap each other up. So I have been sent by Mr. Finch because he requests your presence at his manor, where he wants to brief you on tomorrow's events. I've brought a carriage with me, if you would like to come with me.
Did you bring breakfast?
No, but I do know a place. Do you like tacos?
Do you know?
I love tacos.
Do you know what a taco is?
I do not.
He doesn't know.
Well, I'm about to blow your fucking mind then. You guys go, you get tacos. Jardis, roll me for how much your mind's blown.
Do I roll with advantage?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, for sure.
A wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a 15 and a 19 on the die.
I'm going to
Damn.
say that you lose your fucking mind
I,
then.
I lose my fucking mind.
Yeah.
New favorite.
Tacos
So-
are insane.
You guys pull up to a decent-sized manor. It has a gated yard, and in front of you, it's kind of an old-style colonial-era house
With a wraparound porch.
with a wraparound porch and the white
Oh.
pillars.
You're gonna get me off on this one.
Yeah. You guys go through the gates, and Willem opens the door for you, and there in front of you, it just has a big staircase that leads straight up and then cuts off to the upstairs rooms. But at the top of the staircase, dressed in a velvet green suit today. Now, my friends, welcome. Welcome. Come in. Come in.
Wow,
Hey.
this is a nice place you have here, Wyatt.
Oh, yeah, this is one of my favorites. It ain't big, but it does the job.
I mean, it's pretty big compared to what I used to live in.
I wipe Sparks' feet.
No, Miss Brewen, do not feel that you need to clean up for me. No,
Okay.
you are my
He might have-
honored. You are my honored guest.
He might have goop.
Oh, in that case, please, no goop. That would be. It's not for me. It's for my staff. I just don't want them to work that
take
hard.
my grease rag and I clean him and I put it back
Dirt's
in my
fine.
pocket.
I draw
What
the
a-
line at goop.
What a gentleman.
Yeah, he doesn't want his staff to work hard.
Hey,
He relaxes, and he would like them to relax most of the time as well.
hey, Wyatt. When we got over there yesterday, we didn't find Spec.
I'm sorry. That's as much as I knew.
We found a bunch of boxes, and then they weren't boxes, and then I can't remember much more from that. I just woke up and everyone was surrounding me, and everybody else was dead.
Oh, you hit your head really hard. There was a note from Spec.
Yeah, there were a bunch of mimics, sir.
Well, that sounds like you had quite the adventure.
Definitely planted there specifically for
you?
us. Yeah.
That sounds like you've accumulated yourself quite the rival. Enjoy it. Once you beat them, life just gets dull. Anyway, he snaps his fingers and the door behind you closes with a slam and he goes, I did lie. Today is not a briefing day on tomorrow's events. It is a test of etiquette. Now,
Oh,
you are
God.
all 100% my honored guests, except you, Dioc, but you'll have to play a role, so you'll need to know these things. I cannot be having honored guests of mine be making a fool of themselves because they do not understand the intricacies of a higher class. So today, I'll be running you through the gauntlet.
Oh, no worries. I got this under control.
Dioc, I'm sure you are sure that you do.
I'm certain that you put the ass in class.
I know for a fact you put the napkin on your lap. I got that one.
Actually, you tuck it into your shirt.
Oh,
What?
Oh my God, this is advanced fancy.
We're only going to cover a few of the basics. We don't have time to teach you everything. But some things that we're going to be going over is making an entrance and looking nice and confident when you do so. You will represent me. Your table manners need to be up to snuff. I need to check your poise and posture. And I also need to see how you react to upper class being upper ass.
My posture has been described as statuesque.
You do stand deathly still sometimes, so I can understand that.
Come to think of it, Jardis, I don't think I've ever seen you blink.
Freeman straightens her back the first time in a long time because she spends most of her time hunched over a thing.
Now, my wonderful PCs, what's actually about to happen is you are going through a gauntlet of ability-checked activities involving learning and performing etiquette. Now, with this, we will be starting with the entrance. As it is first, we will practice it first. Everyone up the stairs, please, and into the room directly behind the stairs.
Dioc darts up the stairs to be the first in line.
I'm the only one from Castio.
Yes.
Modern Castio.
Modern Castio. You are, because
I'm the only one that has any frame of reference.
Dioc and Xeric are both from Feanor.
Correct.
I would be an outlander.
And
from
or
somewhere.
you would be of this land, but
2,000
never
years
when
ago.
the land was formed.
Or when it was called, not when it was called Castillo,
Yeah.
at least.
So you guys go up the stairs and you go into this little room, and Wyatt opens the door and he goes, to continue with this task, I would like you all to don these circlets. And he hands you over these dainty little circlets that just have a little jewel in the center of the forehead. And it kind of goes over your head, and when it gets to the point where it needs to be, it shrinks to your size.
It's like a very fine tiara,
Yes.
very tiny.
Yes.
Everyone has to-
Very thin, very simple.
Take off her goggles to put them on. She doesn't like it.
Dioc's face lights up like no other. He is fulfilling a dream at this
You
moment.
get to go to the party. Now, I would ask, a little magic diddle is going to happen, and I would ask that you do not resist it. Now, it's nothing bad, I promise. I would just need to get in your head a little bit.
I would rather not be diddled magically.
It's just a little diddle.
Okay, well, I'll suck it up.
Do you all let
Could-
this
Could
thing?
you tell us the spell, sir?
It's more of an amalgamation of spells.
Yeah, go ahead and diddle me up. I'm ready.
We'll let Dia go first.
Well, do you all consent?
Yeah.
So it is a cocktail of spells we are receiving.
Something like that, yes. It's a little something I had my friends cook up. Now, you all consent, snaps his finger, and you feel the circlet kind of dig through your memories a bit, like it just kind of dug through a little bit of your memory. Now, trust me, we'll take them off and we'll destroy them. You can do it personally. They've not been transmitted anywhere except to this. And he holds up a little, like, monocle. And I will personally stomp this myself at the end of this. None of your personal mind information will leave this building or continue to exist with me after you leave. Let me assure you. That being said, Mr. Dioc, please step out of the room.
No problem.
And remember, Mr. Dioc, you are making your entrance. They will announce your name. You will exit. You will hold yourself with pride, and you will walk down the stairs. You hear, Master Dioc in his bottom. And Dioc, you open the door, and it closes, and you blink, and the whole room in front of you, it's full of people, and it's full of faces you recognize that look down on you every time they walked past you into the parties, and they are scowling. And I need you to roll me a charisma or wisdom saving throw.
Dioc, being proficient in charisma, rolled an 18.
Dioc, you go flush white for just a second. How do you recover and go down these stairs?
Dioc triggers an old memory he has and pulls together a inner confidence, being that these parties that he's watching and these people that are scowling him were all people that he'd watch from the outside looking in, and now he's finally had this opportunity to be in the limelight, and he's going to take it. And Dioc, with a full head of confidence, just starts strolling down the stairs, kind of throwing out his coat, his little cape at the bottom, and letting it kind of flow as he walks. And it's very elegant as he makes down every step, making sure that everyone's eyes are on him.
Sick. You get to the bottom of the stairs, and Willem kind of just appears from behind someone, and he goes, very nice. And he like gives a little clap, and everyone just kind of fades to like dust. And then you blink and the room's back to how it was. I have a few notes, but otherwise, that was tip-top.
Thanks, Willem. I can honestly say that I've been waiting for this moment my entire life.
Well, I don't know the context behind that for you, but I'm glad you got here.
Me too.
Now, would you go please wait in the other room while the others have their turn?
Sure.
At this point, you all stand in this little room that's kind of dimly lit, and you hear Mrs. Brewin Lacebuckle.
Brewin walks out the door.
Brewin, you walk out the door, and you get to the top of the stairs, and you blink, and you are in a military ball.
Yeah, figured.
And everyone is looking at you
Is my dead
with
husband
pity?
there? Fuck. It's rude as shit.
Like with a little bit of pity, like, oh, poor girl. And I need you to roll that wisdom or charisma saving throw.
6.
Bruin, you take a couple steps, and then what goes wrong?
She trips a little on the first stair, like when you kind of miss it with your back heel
Oh, yeah?
and catch yourself. But then, like, she looks up and everyone's pitying her, and she just, like, when you silent cry and it's just tears, but she walks down with her head down, just silent tears.
Brewin, you go down the stairs with your head down and you don't really pay attention to anything until you get to the bottom, and you look up and everything's back to normal in the room, but Willem is standing there. Madam, I don't know what you saw because it's only for you to see, but it must have been hard. It's okay. This is projecting the worst scenario you could think of. It won't be like this. But next time, he holds out a little trinket. It's like a little jewel. If you're feeling overwhelmed, just crush this in your hand and think of your best memory.
She takes it. Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah.
A 13.
You think that it's gonna like bring up something happy for you.
Okay. It's just a capsulated serotonin.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. He goes, I would say tuck your shoulders back. You're gorgeous. Let everyone know.
Okay.
Now, Deok's in there, and I know he's not the easiest, but I think he's a good friend. So if you need to go talk to him, he's in the other room.
Okay. She kind of walks off. She remembers to roll her shoulders back, so
Yes.
she's like standing up tall, but still very sad.
Master Zirik.
I open the door.
Zirik, you get to the top of the stairs, and you look down, and it is a ballroom of Deoks in different clothes. They are in suits and dresses, and you turn around, and it's just a cacophony of Deoks
Hey there, buddy. Did you deliver all your packages today? You want to grab a drink together?
yelling at you, but not advancing up the steps. Please give me a charisma or wisdom saving throw.
Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. It's a 7.
7. What goes wrong?
I think that is actually what goes wrong. They do advance. They crowd me as I'm trying to get down the stairs, and I'm like pushing them
You're
away.
like fighting them off.
Yeah,
You're
and
trying to
they're
get
all
by
just
him, and you look like a crazy person on the
right. I
stairs.
look like I'm a
Mime.
celebrity getting through paparazzis. Just like, please get away from me.
Zirik, where you going? Did you deliver all your packages today? Come back,
Stop
buddy.
talking to me.
Hey
You're
there,
not
buddy.
real.
You want to get in bed?
No.
You say no, and you look up, and it's Willem, and he goes, well, now, whatever the fuck you just went through, keep your shoulders back. Don't go crazy going downstairs. Step by step, you want to flow.
Right. Okay.
No matter the situation, flow like you're gliding. That's something natural to you, right? like you're gliding on an air current.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Perfect. Then just picture that, but with your feet.
Oh, right. Okay.
Now,
It's not. That's not what the balls are like, are they?
Master Zirik, I have no idea what you saw.
Well, there can't be 30 Deoks accosting me at the ball, right?
Gods, no.
Okay.
But he is in the other room where you do have to go wait now.
I can deal with one. I walk with a bit of posture into the other room.
There you go. You walk through the door to the next room, Zirik.
Hey, Zirik!
Ah! Oh.
What's got you so jumpy?
Nothing. The image they showed me was my mom, and she pushed me out of the nest. So I'm just a little shaken up.
Now, Jartis, you stand in this room alone, and you finally hear, Master Jartis Guidehorn.
Let us do it.
You go out, and you stand at the top of these stairs, and there's already a dance going on, and you recognize, like, trinkets on people, or clothes, or, oh, I know that hat, but everyone down there is a skeleton, and they're all dancing. And you can faintly recognize them from your previous life. Roll me a charisma or wisdom saving throw.
That's a dirty 20.
Dude, how does Jartis nail this shit?
Jartis looks down over the crowd, and the one thing he has come to accept is that everyone that he's known has already passed. That's actually one of the things he's really been able to come to grips with. See, he puts them shoulders up high and he imperiously walks down those stairs.
Yeah, you hit that last step and you like sprout grass at your step and they all kind of fade into the grass and then the grass recedes back into the normal room. And Willem's there and he goes, "My gods, Master Guidehorn, fantastic. I have no tips. That was amazing. You were calm, collected. You were imperial."
I keep my shoulders up and back.
"By all means, I can't argue that. That was wonderful. Your friends are in the other room. I believe Master Wyatt is in there as well."
Thank you.
You get to this room, and it's like a study, and Wyatt is sitting behind a desk, and Xeric and Deoc are arguing about something, and Brewin looks a little sad. But when you walk in, Wyatt stands up from his desk, and he goes, "Well, now, my friends, I know that was potentially quite a lot.
I'll say.
There were good notes for everyone, and I hear you performed well. But now we get a little break. We get to go eat some lunch. So come with me to the dining room."
Mr. Finch,
Yes.
with the monocle connected to these circlets, could you see how we performed in the room?
I could, but he takes it out of like his back pocket. He goes, "I wasn't looking. It's only if I need to. It's mainly for the rest of the trials. It does a lot.
I mean, could you go back and look at what Xeric was seeing? Because
There ain't no time rewind on this."
Okay.
You guys walk into the dining room, and there is a long table with 14 chairs, and it has just got a spread of food on it. All this food is for you to eat. Now, there is the stipulation that I have poisoned some of it.
What?
I'm telling you right now, it is your job to pick the seats that have the correct utensil layout. If you may do this through deductive reasoning or your own knowledge of the etiquette of this land, then you may enjoy a hand-cooked meal by one of my favorite chefs. The rest is poison.
Deductive reasoning.
Yeah.
So an
And what
intelligence
happens
check.
if, we were to...
Eat the poison?
Yeah.
Oh, you'd be poisoned. It'd probably be a bad time and have to pump your stomach or through magical means heal you.
And, how exactly are we supposed to know which ones don't have poison?
Deductive reasoning, my friend.
Okay.
So, I encourage you to go walk around, take your time, and then pick your seat, and we will all begin eating together. And he goes and he sits at the head of the table.
Brewen
Nothing
goes
of mine is poisoned, and I also do not have any food in front of me at the moment.
He doesn't have any place settings?
Nope.
Dang, I was going to just
So,
look
for
at
this, I need everyone to make investigation or perception checks.
Good.
We'll do this one at a time. So, we'll start with Deoc.
Deoc walks into the room, looks at all the chairs and the table, and does not get any real great idea of which one he believes to be poisonous versus not poisonous. So he starts to go with some different tactics to try and understand, where the poison may or may not be. He then pulls out his bird pipes and looks at the amount of holes on his bird pipes. He finds to have 5 holes in his bird pipe and decides that the 5th chair would be the right chair for him. And he goes and sits down.
That's a wonderful place to sit.
Oh, I think so.
Who is next?
Brewen wants to go next. Brewen takes about 2 minutes to find a notebook from her bag of holding, and then she goes to each seat and draws a little, diagram of, each place setting, and then does some deductive reasoning about, which one, this one is the only one that has this thing. It can't have that. And this one, every one of them seems to have this one, but this one is missing it. She uses her deductive reasoning to find out the one that she thinks, knowing that there are probably 4 or even more than 4 right ones. The ones, the 4 that are the most, that are exactly the same. And she sits in one of those.
All right. Are you satisfied with your choice, Ms. Brewin? I'm just kidding. You sat down. No takesy backsies. Mr. Jartis, why don't you go ahead and find a seat?
I shall. Jartis approaches the table. He looks down at everything. All looks like Greek to him. He's like, man, where I'm from, you would have a knife, a fork. If it's soup time, maybe a spoon. Otherwise, doesn't matter where shit goes, it's going to go in your mouth. He looks at where Brewin sat, looks at where Deoc sat, and he's going to sit at the exact opposite spot from Deoc.
Oh no.
So Deoc is, for example, on the left side of the table in slot number 5.
You're gonna be on the right.
Jartis is going to be on the right side on, let's see, there would be 7, so that's really annoying. He's going to go right side slot 3.
All right. That's a fine seat. I'm glad the chair's holding up.
I am as well.
Mr. Xeric, would you join us finally?
All right. Xeric's going to dig back in his memory, and he's going to search for when his mom taught him exactly how to set a table. But this was years and years and years ago, back when he would be, slapped with a spoon for putting his elbows on the table. And he searches for the one that's fork, knife, spoon, and as best as he can tell is what his mom taught him. And he sits down.
Now that you've all taken a seat, let's grab our utensils and dig in. What was everyone's investigation or perception check?
Deoc rolled a 9.
Jartis also rolled a 9 perception.
Xeric got a 21 investigation.
Ooh! Damn, son.
Brewin got a 15 investigation.
You all take a seat, and you all have a lovely meal. It's fantastic. It tastes fucking delicious. And at the end of it, Wyatt stands up and he goes, anyone feel funny? And at that very moment, Jartis and Deoc, you guys feel the urge to just hurl. Give me Constitution saving throws.
No, I'm good.
15.
Wait, am I proficient in con?
You might be.
I fucking am. That's a 21, baby.
Jartis, you visibly, but you swallowed that shit.
Ugh.
That shit ain't coming up. Fuck you. What'd you get, Deoc?
15.
Oh, you just right off the table. And he goes, oh, now you see, it's actually like this. And he goes into this long description about where the forks go, where the salad fork goes, where the spoon goes, where your glass goes, where your drink goes. And during this whole time, Jartis looks like he wants to throw up, and Deoc is actively throwing up. Now, did everyone get that?
Mr. Finch, can you help me out here?
Brewin.
You'll throw it up. You'll get it out.
Everyone gets-
Mr. Jartis, you might want to throw up.
I am afflicted by the poison.
You know what? Look, he goes over and he hands you a little vial. Go ahead and drink that. Mr. Deoc, I would give you something, but I don't think you can hold it down. I think you just gotta get out of the system in your own time.
Mr. Finch, come on, man.
Brewin gives 2 big thumbs up, like she doesn't want to laugh at their pain, but she's really pleased with herself.
Mr. Finch, I gotta say, I love Southern comfort food. It was great.
But-
Cornbread, oh, so good.
Xeric, I must say, I thought you were going to fail. I thought Brewin was the only one who had an ice cube's chance in hell of doing this.
No, my mom slapped this into me with a wooden spoon, so I'm...
As
I
all
got
good
it.
moms do. If your mom didn't beat you with a wooden spoon, then was she really your mom?
What? Brewin looks over like...
Oh, your mom didn't do that?
No, gnomes are quite loving.
Oh.
I too enjoyed the cornbread.
Oh, my goodness. Go ahead and get all your puke out or feel nice. We'll sit around until you feel all right. Well, you know what? I'll bring in one of my healers. But while we wait, the next trial will be nice and easy because it's a little more physically based, which is something I think you all excel in. And myself am quite looking forward to it. I think we're going to have a great time with this one.
Are we gonna dance?
We're going to do something along that lines. And he winks, and that's the end of our session. And that's episode 15, everybody. Thank you for listening. We're having a great time doing this, and we hope that you enjoy listening. If you're here at episode 15, you must like it a little bit, so we thank you for that. And I'm going to throw it over to Megan, the GOAT.
Yeah, if you're really enjoying us a lot, you can tell us with words on Apple Podcast or give us a bunch of stars, like a handful on Spotify. If you don't want to do things on the internet and you want to interact with humans, tell your friends in real life about us. Word of mouth is an excellent way to grow the podcast, and we would really appreciate it. And if you want to give us money instead of words and stars, we've got a Patreon. All of this is in the links below. And you can find us in the links below at all of our socials.
That's right, Megan. You can find us in all of our socials. Currently, we have a Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and a TikTok. Please go follow us on the TikTok because we are planning on expanding our content. And now I'm going to kick it over to Cameron.
Other places you can reach us include our email. That's derpsanddragonspod@gmail.com. If you have a business inquiry, if you have a business that you'd like us to promote or whatever, we can work something out. If you have a fan fiction that's just the dirtiest, most vile smut you've ever written in your life, send it there.
We want it all, baby.
Yeah.
And pictures of your grandmas playing fucking
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Please DM us on any
Yeah,
social
Any
medias.
socials for those? We
First
Email
person to
them,
send us that gets a sticker.
Discord.
I said it. It's in the podcast. First person does it gets a sticker.
Yep.
Facts.
And then also you can interact with us in our Discord. We have a little community that's building in that Discord, and the link for that is going to be in the description.
Corey, do you have any irrational fears?
Rational fears?
Irrational.
Irrational fear. Ketchup. It's not ketchup. In fact, I quite enjoy that, which sucks because if I eat too much, it definitely gives me heartburn. Welcome to your 30s, boys and girls.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Ben.
Dirty 30.
I wouldn't quite say this is a fear, but it causes that jolt of fear for just a moment, and then after that, you're just angry. That feeling when you walk into a fucking spider web, and you're like, oh,
Yes. 100%.
or
yeah.
man, what else? What's another good one? Oh, once again, not a fear. It's just jump scares. Really, I fucking hate jump scares. That's what it is.
There it
I
is.
have an irrational fear of jump scares, and that they're always lingering, just like aneurysms. They can happen at any time. Ugh.
I tried.
At any moment, some
I do have
clown is going to pop out from behind a corner and just get you.
I have two very important things to say, though. The first is Bad Dragon, please sponsor us.
God,
Please.
Black Dragon, please
Please.
sponsor us.
We'll do anything.
If
Almost
anyone,
anything.
if anyone knows how to get in touch with them, send them to the email. That's why I was saying that.
That being said, we also haven't tried past telling them to sponsor us
On this podcast.
On this podcast, so they should just get on this podcast.
And the second important thing I have to say, if you were to give us fewer than 4 stars, I wouldn't be mad. I would just be disappointed.
Oh, can you live with that? I don't think I can.
Yeah, speaking of people we're not disappointed in, here's our list of lovely patrons.
Big shout out to our newest patron, Lonnie. You're amazing. Thank you for joining us. And as always, a big shout out to our badass dragons, Alejandro C., Breakfast Baron, and Maddie Ooh. You are all awesome. And that's all for this episode. Come back in 2 weeks when we really get to episode 16.
Yo!
Bye.
Sweet 16, baby. Woo! Bye.
Something tells me Corey can eat pussy like no other.
That's one of the greatest compliments I've ever been given in my whole life. That was lovely. That's a lovely compliment. I'm going to tell my wife you said that.
See, someone says I can.
This dude says I know how to eat pussy.
You don't know what you're talking about.
How you doing? How you doing, JD?
You guys want to know the initiative order?